What's up, gamers? This is IDOLWILD. If you're enjoying the content on my channel, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can join in discussions and contribute to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at all-rookie Jalen Ramsey, the card on the left. He goes for around 150 to 170,000 coins in the auction house, and as you can see, I have him compared to his last card, the Ghost of Madden Future Ramsey, who goes for around 30 to 40,000 coins in the auction house and is a budget beast in his own right. Looking at their stats, you're going to see that Jalen Ramsey, the all-rookie version, only has about plus ones or plus twos in most stat categories, with the biggest difference being plus three in man and zone coverage, which he also gets a boost from the lockdown chemistry. And even though these cards are close in stats, with the main difference being plus ones or plus twos, I noticed that the all-rookie Jalen Ramsey played much different than the Ghost of Madden Ramsey. So the main thing most people are going to notice when they pick up a Jalen Ramsey card is that hit power. He has over 90 hit power, and that's awesome for a corner. I mean, the only person who has that much hit power is probably Night Train Lane, and that probably comes from Ramsey's days of playing free safety and corner at Fuller State University. I mean, if he gets 4 or 5 hit sticks in a game, he's definitely going to cause a fumble on at least one of them, especially if he's hit that player before during the same game. I find his best fit to be in a cover 2 system because he is able to track down those ball carriers and those C routes in his area, and when the ball carriers come down with the ball in his area, he's able to pop them pretty quickly and pretty hard. He's also pretty good at shedding the block. As you can see here, the only people who can really block him one-on-one right away or hold him on a block are linemen and like the blocking tight ends. Even some tight ends like Travis Kelce and Jimmy Graham weren't able to hold him. He's able to shed and get past them guys pretty quickly because he has a pretty high block shed for a corner, probably because he was a free safety. He also did pretty well in zone coverage. It was probably his best aspect, even though his zone and his man are the same stat. In zone coverage, I found him to be a lot more reactive than he was in man coverage. That's probably just because man coverage is better overall this year in Madden. But he had several pick sixes for me, especially when I ran cover 2 schemes with him, because he's able to float back and pick off those C routes that most people think are still OP, even though Cloud Fats cover them pretty well. As you can see, he makes amazing plays like that all the time, where he's able to just pivot into a speed turn and pick up the ball. I mean, I didn't find any single problem with Jalen Ramsey. He wasn't at his best in man coverage, even though he's able to cover man coverage. You're going to see in a couple plays that he's able to shade and track his receiver pretty well in man coverage, but that's not his best suit. I give him a B plus in man coverage, but that's probably his lower graded stat. Running and stopping the run in the run game is an A plus. Zone coverage is an A plus. His height and speed are an A plus. You can see in the last play or 2 plays ago, he was able to run downfield with a fast receiver and knock the ball out. Here he is in man coverage. You can see he's pretty capable in man coverage, though there are some times where a receiver may get a good amount of separation if the ball is thrown at the right time, is able to be complete. I mean, that's pretty much it. Do I think he's worth the 150,000 coins over his Ghost of Madden card? I definitely think so, because those stat boosts seem to become with a significant performance boost. That's it for this video. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you around next time. Peace.